Mama.
I'm short.
It's okay.
Thank you.
You got this. Okay.
So as I've gotten older, I've done some reflecting on my life choices. Choices that I thought once were brave really turned out to be quite foolish. And then I've realized that there's a fine line between foolishness, bravery, right? Some of it is aging. Age has something to do with it, as does the whole adolescent brain development till age 25 thing, doesn't it? It makes total sense to me now. We all know adolescents and young adults, even some older adults, that make some really ill-informed choices. That was me 100%. If my children, who are 19 and 23, did some of the things that I did when I was their age, I'd silently think, how could you be so fucking stupid? But I'd never say that out loud because I want my children to come to me without worrying about being judged or shamed or humiliated. So instead, I'd say, thank you for sharing. I'm so glad you're safe. And the whole time, I'd be clenching. My fists would be like this, and I'd be managing my own internal hellfire. This is what I'm talking about. When my friend Melissa and I graduated from college, we managed to secure work visas in Switzerland. And we had about 3 weeks before our job started, so we decided to include Amsterdam in our adventures. Oh yeah, so this is 1985 Amsterdam. And this was not just famous for tulips, but a thriving red light district and legalized hash. Now, I was intimately familiar with cannabis, but I had never ventured down the hash lane despite having an older brother who always had a steady supply of both and ran a thriving business out of my parents' basement. So I started to be curious about space cakes, hash brownies, quickly purchased 3, and wanted to share them with Melissa and our newly acquired Canadian traveling friends. But to my chagrin, they didn't want to try them. So I ate one, and because my 21-year-old brain was devoid of reason, I ate a second one very quickly because I felt nothing. And then ate the third one because I didn't want to carry it. So at this point in the story, if you're thinking, wow, Mary, that was really dumb, you'd be right. Because within an hour, I was wildly hallucinating. And Melissa had to physically escort me back to our flotel. It was a floating hotel. It was basically a boat tied to a dock. As we were walking back to the flotel, all the people walking towards us, I decided were friends from Wisconsin. And I wanted to greet them. I'm thinking they're all from Madison. Melissa had to restrain me and say, Mary, these are not your friends. We are in Holland. We managed to get back to the flotel without any incident. And as we entered our room, our traveling friends turned around, and wouldn't you know, they were wearing sweatshirts that said Wisconsin Swim Team. I was delighted. Melissa, not so much. She managed to put me to bed, but because I was still so impaired the next day, she had to get me dressed, and she decided that it was best that I slept off the previous night's shenanigans at a park. So she left me at a park for 6 and 7 hours. Because she had a busy agenda of museums, and because I had so few words available, I agreed. So she only She said, Mary, don't move. So I didn't move the whole time. But you know what does move? The sun. The sun moves. So when Melissa came back to fetch me to catch our train to Paris, the look on her face said it all. It was a look of horror, pity, and judgment. So I don't know what degree burns I sustained, but let's just say that the blisters that covered my face from chin to hairline, it was really bad. So would my move from Colorado to Chicago on the cusp of 60 and the decision to become fully self-employed, would that be brave or would that be foolish? When I told friends I was doing that, their face said, are you fucking kidding me, Mary? Who does that? Who does that? But what they said is, oh, Mary, you're so brave. I'd never do that. But the more I heard that and saw those judgy faces, I started to panic and think, is this brave or is this a stupid decision? But for now, I've decided it is brave and it was the right thing for me. So if you find yourself stuck or in a place that's no longer right for you, might it be time to take a path not yet traveled? Think about it. Take that to your therapist. Thank you.
That's that dang old Mary Hoefler. Oh my God, not the third space cake, not the third!